Hello Scorpio and welcome to your December 2021 video. Now we have a solar eclipse, a Venus retrograde and Jupiter changes sign. So December is, full of this energy. It's definitely full of a lot of energy of transformation. And during these times when there's so much energy happening and so much of the planets doing things up above, we feel it down below. And this can make us feel quite sensitive. Let's start with the solar eclipse on the 4th of December happening in your second house during the Sun and Mercury. Okay. This energy of the second house is about your talents, your gifts, money coming in. And this energy lasts for the next 6 months. The solar eclipses are powerful. So the energy continues on into 2022, where you'll be looking and noticing your talents, your gifts, the people that support you, finding value within yourself, your sense of self-worth, and it's good financially for you. So utilize that energy. On the 14th, we have Mercury moving into your third house during Venus and Pluto. Communication with people. This is where you are researching, learning, connecting, especially with Mercury. Mercury encourages us to learn, to communicate, to think. Venus brings a loving touch to your communication. Pluto might make you become more aware of any power dynamics within communication. So the Venus is there with the healing, but the Pluto comes with wanting to show you what communications do you need to cut out. Is it social media that's making you feel tired and drained? Is what you're looking at toxic and unhealthy? Is the communications around you healthy for you? That's the energy. Okay, making those changes to the way that you connect. And this is through social media. This is in person when you are communicating with other people. How is the communication? Is it draining? Is it unhealthy? Is it a power dynamic? Is it a manipulation? Because you are in a place of power where you're like, no, I don't think so. On the 14th, Mars moves into your second house. Back to the money aspect. Mars is motivating you when it comes to your money, your success, your skills, your talents, your sense of self-worth. Now, do you understand why communication is so important and who you're communicating with? Because there's a lot of energy that's coming through in the second house when it comes to your money. And Mars is motivating you for your skills, your talents, your ideas, what you want to put into action when it comes to money. You might even learn something or read something that helps you when it comes to any ideas of any skills or talents that you want to initiate into your life. On the 19th, we have a full moon in your 8th house. Now, this is where you are releasing deep fears, anxieties. It's also the house of money as well when it comes to the 8th house. Money that other people give to us. So this will be where you could be learning once again. Where we find hidden stuff, researching, hidden truths about others is where we also partner up with other people when it comes to, ventures and things that we want to do. But the full moon requires a release. The full moon requires a energy of seeing what's not working. And this is where all this research and looking at your value. So your sense of value, you've been going through that energy. But the full moon wants to say, okay, now you know who you are. You know your skills, you know your talents, you know what you want. You know who supports you, right, with the solar eclipse. But come that full moon on the 19th, what do you need to release? What is holding you back? Who is holding you back? And really cut those cords. On the 20th, Venus goes into retrograde. Venus will be going into retrograde into your third house until January of 2022. This is a lot to do with Venus being in the third house, especially in retrograde. Venus rules over love. So past lovers can come back. They could either be texting you, connecting with you, communicating with you. Memories of past lovers. People might talk to you about someone from the past, especially emotional connections. Venus rules over love, all things love. So people could be communicating to you about someone from your past, or they might try to reach out to you, or you might be thinking about them during this time. It's not the ideal time to start any new relationships. If you're keen on it, wait until after the retrograde to do so, because you might change your mind. So that's the reason why. When it comes to your finances, reevaluating money as well, reevaluating what you do with your money during a Venus retrograde, how you spend your money, what you want to do with your money, what are your goals. There's a big sense of maturity that is with this Venus retrograde, of where We are shifting to a sense of how we feel and who we connect to on a deeper level. We're not just looking for the superficial, oh, you look so cute, oh, you look so sexy. We're looking for, or oh, I just felt a pull from you. It's deeper. We want to see that our goals, our dreams match. There's a sense of maturity. We got it together. I got it together. You got it together. And then we can move forward. But it's not where we are using people as a crutch or holding on in that kind of essence. The third house also has to do about how you're thinking and communicating. Now, Venus obviously being of love, money, and beauty in the third house wants you to think about how you are communicating to yourself and other people. What are you expressing about yourself? What are you putting out there, with on social media? Because communication is in many ways. It's not just what I say to one person. We communicate when we are on social media. We communicate when we are doing anything. Is there anything, that a message that you particularly want to share that's near and dear to your heart that you want to put out on social media? Is there a message you want to share with a loved one, right? About something that maybe is deeply personal to you, and it's obviously with someone you trust. It's not something new. But remember, we are in a Venus retrograde, so be gentle with yourself. It's a very sensitive time. Everyone's feeling a bit sensitive during a Venus retrograde. Everyone's feeling their love lives going through this whole healing process. So be aware of it. And you love intense energies. And December is a very intense time because of all of these things. Now, on the 21st, the sun moves into your third house, illuminating your thoughts, your communication, and what you're expressing, and how you are networking with other people. This third house energy is great for learning, great for information, great from hearing information from someone else. Someone might share something with you, and that might help you with the idea that you were stuck on. That's the kind of energy. It's all about the connection. Okay? On the 29th, Jupiter moves, and it'll be in your fifth house. So Jupiter will move into Pisces, joining Neptune, and this is in your fifth house of love, romance, fun, adventure, children as well. So you could be working with younger people, right? Or you could be, if you're a parent, you'd be working with your children, in some way. This is Jupiter expands, so it gives you the connection, the wisdom. You might have something to say to the youth, or you might have something to say to your children. This is also about fun. It's about romance, lightheartedness, inner child work as well, where we decide, okay, I need to do something fun. The energy is being quite heavy, but I need to let loose. I need to enjoy myself. I need to explore that creative idea. If you have any creative ideas, especially when it comes to business, or if you're working somewhere and you have creative ideas, now would be the time to share them, because of that expansion energy with Jupiter. Jupiter will be there for a couple of months in Pisces, so utilize that energy. On the 24th, Saturn square Uranus of December. So that will be happening on 24th. Now, throughout the year, Saturn will square Uranus, and not only that, it's in December that's the most intense, and come the 24th is that exact square. And this is happening between your fourth and your seventh house. So this is breaking free from any deep emotional patterns when it comes to your relationships, right? When it comes to your relationships, they are transforming, they are changing, and they are breaking free from the way that you thought they should be emotionally. Because in that fourth house, it's all our sensitive stuff. It's all our emotional patterns, the things that we do that we just expect. But this is a way forward in order to transform you. That means you need to break free. You need to break free out of old modes of relationships. Anything that's outdated and no longer working for you because you were changing. You are breaking free from those patterns. And Uranus is the energy that wants to break free from those patterns emotionally to liberate you in your relationships. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. My website's linked down below if you'd like a reading, as well as a link for appreciation of posts. Thank you so much.